Hello, it's Steven at shortseasongarden.com, and I'm going to show you how to do some winter sowing today. It's an alternative to starting your seeds inside, uh, which can be quite a procedure. You've got to be careful. You've got to have grow lights. You've got to have a timer, light 16 hours a day, 8 hours of darkness. You've got to be watching for damping off, and then you have to harden them off outside. So this is an alternative. It's called winter sowing, and the reason it's called winter sowing is because we're going to do this right outside. It's February the 29th, and it's still in the middle of the winter here in zone 3. I'm working here in my basement, and you can see I've got lots of wood left because we've still got lots of winter left. So anyway, basically what you do, I've got most of them already ready to go out, but I have one left here. You cut your container open on 3 sides, and you first, probably before you even do that, you need to put some holes in the bottom. So you can see I've got a couple holes on the one on either side, and I've got several holes, hard to see here, but holes right in the bottom for drainage. All right, moving my phone around here a little bit. Some people refer to it as milk jug sowing, and the reason it's called that is because the best jug to use is a milk jug because it's nice and big and fat around. But the problem is this one is opaque and they need to be translucent. So I don't have any translucent milk jugs here in my local area, so I'm using juice jugs. So I've got some spinach sowed, I've got some kale, I've got some broccoli, and I've even got some iceberg head lettuce left over from last year. You can see I've got most of the jugs all taped up with some duct tape. We leave the cap off, and I'm about ready to take them out and put them in the snowbank. Okay, we're outside here now. I've got the winter sown vegetables out on the snowbank and the sled, and I'm going to take them over and put them in front of my shed because we get a lot of wind out here, and we're out in the rural area, so I'm going to move them over in front of my shed, so hopefully it'll be more shaded, or more sheltered I should say, from the wind. Okay, so here we are. It's March the 1st, about dinner time. It's still a -5 here. It was -5 Celsius, -20 Celsius this morning, so that's about -4 Fahrenheit. So it's a brisk wind. It's still pretty winterly here in zone 3. So I've decided to take the plants out of the sled that I had them in and put them right on the ground. It's kind of sheltered here in front of my shed, so the snow isn't that deep, but some of the rest of my yard, you can maybe tell, there's quite a bit of snow, quite a drift between the house and the shed. So anyway, we're going to see how they turn out, and it's going to be interesting to see how they compare to seeds sown indoors.